Welcome back. I'm Mike Spence with two special guests from Amador Upcountry Rotary, Hank Arnold, current president, and Kelly Wolin, vice president of the local chapter in my lovely community, Upcountry. But Upcountry actually extends, when we talk about Rotary, it's all the way down, including Pine Grove, Volcano, and all the way up through Pioneer. So it's a little more inclusive when we say Upcountry. It's a pretty broad reaching scope there. But we have one of the most exciting events coming up in our Upcountry. And I know I can't think of a bigger event. Last year, Kelly was in charge of the first drive-in on the green. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Last year we had a vision to do a fundraiser on the fairway. Everybody likes hot rods, and the beautiful Mace Meadows has got the green lawn, so we had a vision of doing a car show on the fairway, and we called it Drive-In on the Green. That because we had a big screen movie that Acura had did for us of American Graffiti. And we had the hot rods coming down onto the fairway, and it was just a fundraiser for the community. It's a community fundraiser to give back to the Upcountry area.
So it's not only hot rods, but classic cars. And,
yes.
And they all park on the fairway.
Yeah, it was pretty cool looking.
Sits out in lawn chairs
yes.
in the evening and watches the movie. And this year's movie is, well, let me read the thing, because you've done a great job with not only the flyer. This is one of the most well-produced flyers. I love the way the drive-in arrow is pointing at Rotary.
Yeah. And
the golf course with the trees and the flag, and it's just a great design. I was very impressed with that, by the way. Who did you have do that?
JB's, Jim, over at JB's. Oh, yeah. You know what? He did it. He did a very good job.
Yeah, he is great. Let me read the actual thing. Drive-in on the green. It's at Mace Meadow Golf Course, of course. It's September the 26th. It goes from, I thought it was 1 o'clock to 9:30, but you have 2 o'clock here.
Well, for the public.
For the public.
Okay, everybody's coming in a little bit earlier. We got the craft fair going on, and then the cars. 2 o'clock is a good time when it starts, and it goes into the evening to 9:30 with the movie. But it's family fun, it's free, and it's all on the first fairway there at Mace Meadow Golf Course. Of course, you have the car show, but you also have the craft and art show and sale. So a lot of local crafts are going to be there with booths. And that's new this year. We didn't have that last year.
A little bit. It's been enhanced for this year a little bit.
Well, it has, because again, we're trying to give back to the community. So we've got a lot of handcrafters Upcountry that have these specialty arts and crafts, and it's like for them to show and shine too. So we're keeping it all Upcountry.
Great local. Yeah. And it's a free movie. It starts at 8 o'clock. It's California.
The California Kid this year. If you recognize the little car here, the car is the movie from the California Kid. So
that is fantastic. And I'm going to tell you who's going to be in some of the booths. The Boy Scouts are selling popcorn, but they're actually
this is the second year that the Boy Scouts are selling popcorn, and they're the cutest things. They're little gentlemen, and they've got their little sales hat on. This year, I was talking to the troop leader. The Boy Scouts are building their own sales stand for the car show. So I mean, it's a arts. It's not arts. It's a project for the Boy Scouts to do for the car show. So it's this,
involvement.
It's exactly what I wanted it to go.
It's a great event for kids. The Girl Scouts are there. They're selling root beer floats.
Yes.
But you also have a lot of food, steak sandwiches, hot dogs, and beer and wine, of course. Yeah. But fun. I see that on the flyer.
Yeah, all over.
It will be. It will be a great deal of fun, and that's really what it's all about. And you see that reflected by the number of sponsors. Why don't you go through some of the sponsors that we have here this year?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the sponsors, because most of them have come up to me and says, I want to be part of it again this year. Jackson Rancheria, hands down, we're in. Young's Payless, which is the grocery store up in Buckhorn. Camps Propane, Amador Towing, AAA, Aces Waste, Volcano Telephone, Foothill Firearms, Arco Mini Storage, JB Gifts, and American Legion Post 108. All of those major sponsors we're all like hands down, yes, I want to be part of it. And then we have a couple, we have Koloski Roofing, and we also have Guy Saw Shop that are, if you see the banners up and down the highway, they sponsored those banners. And then as far as, again, this is like all Upcountry. You know, Jackson has their community events, and the Plymouth does, Ione does, but the Upcountry area really didn't have anything that the businesses could be part of, and it's for them to show. It's for them to show and shine. So those businesses that are not the major sponsors but donated raffle items, thank you. They're all from the Upcountry area. So come see what they have to donate to Rotary. All the proceeds, again, go right back to the community.
Every dollar.
Yeah, every dollar.
You might want to talk about ACRA and what that means. The
Amateur Community Recreational Agency.
Yeah.
Yeah, ACRA.
and they're a great player in this, and they're providing the movie screen and all that, and the support for that.
Exactly. And us, what we're doing is we're involving them. We're involving everybody local to be part of this event for them. Rotary's basically what we're doing is maybe just organizing it and hosting it for everybody.
I think everybody's heard of the names of those sponsors. Those are all great
Yes,
sponsors
yes.
in our community. And when people say that there's not much going on up country, it's pretty quiet. It is quiet. But we have the best hamburgers, great pizza, great dining, great tire stores, great hardware stores that aren't talked about enough. Sierra Yard Supply donated a cord of wood.
Yes.
And a Christmas tree. And the businesses up country are just there to do everything they can to support, the local community. And they are special and should be recognized in a big way. We don't talk about them enough because there is so much going on up country.
Well, and that's one of the reasons why Rotary wanted to keep it focused on the upcountry is because those businesses are part of our community, and we want to recognize them. Jackson Tire, gave us 2 raffle items. You got the pizza parlors that are giving us pizzas. You've got the restaurants giving us gift cards, haircuts, all kinds of stuff. The banks.
Sierra Home Furnishing, a lamp.
Yeah.
A beautiful country handcrafted lamp. Little things that everybody specializes in. And each business is so unique, but they all have something to offer. And we also have something to offer in terms of shopping and
give back to them.
Patronizing all of our businesses locally. And, the car show is a huge event. And, last year you had a project. You did another project. Was it Molly Joyce Park?
Yeah. Last year, we did a project with the Molly Joyce Park with the netting and the shading with the grant that we had. But what we do with the money that we do the fundraising with, we will make cash donations to the food bank. The Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, 4-H. The crab feed was another event that we have upcountry that's a sellout.
Oh, talk a little bit about the crab feed. That is my favorite Rotary. That's why I got involved in Rotary to begin with. Because being in San Francisco, every crab feed, especially upcountry, I attend.
Well, one of the important ways we make money is through the crab feed. We do this the 3rd Saturday in January. We sell it out every year.
Yeah, it is always sold out.
And we get the crab through the IGA market, upcountry.
Young's Payless,
Young's Payless. And the price is $30. I believe that's the price now, $30. And that includes crab, all you can eat, the clam chowder,
which
salad,
is the best clam chowder, secret recipe.
And wine at the table. Plus an auction that is unbelievable.
It always tastes better when it's cooked in pots that big.
Yeah.
With the big spoons.
Yeah.
The big wooden spoons. That is another great event. So you have to mark your calendar. We're doing these a little bit in advance. Normally we talk about events and they're coming up like this weekend, but these are important events to be a part of and to bring the kids out to.
And the crab feed is another event that the upcountry communities and the businesses are the ones that support it. So again, thank you to the upcountry businesses, Pine Grove, Volcano, Pioneer, Buckhorn, all of you. You make us be able to have these events and give back to the community, and Rotary is truly appreciated.
We don't get a chance to talk about the businesses upcountry that often. So they deserve
They do.
special
They do.
They really do, because you never hear about how great things are, and they're exceptional. The Rotary outreach that goes, different things that I wasn't familiar with in terms of the fight against, curing polio and different types of things internationally, and sponsoring students internationally and people abroad and benefiting from a little small local chapter upcountry. And you guys aren't just sitting around upcountry running Rotary, but you're attending seminars out in all the way up in Incline Village. Which is a tough place to go, with Sacramento and Reno, and you're always on the go and so committed to getting all of those involvements that people are in larger chapters are doing, and figuring out how to incorporate those into the smaller local chapter, and that's amazing.
I think we ought to talk about one of the major international projects that's going on, and that's End Polio Now, or Polio Plus, and we're this close, this close
to
ending polio in the world.
Right.
It's going to go away. We're down to 2 countries now that we are working on, and once we get those solved, we're through with this disease.
Eradicated. Yeah.
It's an admirable effort. And the reach of Rotary is just what impresses me the most. We're going to have to leave it at that. But I think we covered some ground. I mean, we covered in terms of some of the Rotary vision, some of the upcoming events. And I want to say again, September 26th for the car show. And the crab feed is January.
Third Saturday
in January. And those are 2 important events to support. But most of all, you have my personal invitation to come by and join us for dinner at the St. George. We meet every Thursday night at 5:30.
Thank you.
And I want to thank Hank and Kelly for doing this little Rotary Roundtable.
And I want to thank you for hosting us. I appreciate talking about Rotary.
I appreciate you coming.
Oh, thank you.
People enjoyed it today. Take care, and please stay tuned to TSPN TV.
You're watching Amador County's local television network,